Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Chef. I was gonna upload a different video today, but I'll end up uploading it tomorrow. Today, Treyarch ended up dropping a new trailer for Terminus, which is one of the 2 round-based zombies maps that are coming with Black Ops 6. Just looking over here at Charlie Intel and everything, people are hyped. We know that some people ended up getting access to the Black Ops 6 beta. From what we understand, this build that we're seeing that is leaking all over the place, maybe there will be a patch or 2 or whatever, maybe a release patch or something like that to change a couple things, fix a couple issues here and there before everybody gets their hands on it. But it seems like the more time that passes, the more people that seem to be getting access to this whole early build or whatever. Some people are saying the jailbroken PS4, other people are saying that's ridiculous, it's not even a thing, blah, blah, blah. Regardless of however people are doing it, people are getting access to it, and there's way more gameplay out there now. The original person that started leaking this in the first place, they weren't really that good. They weren't really pushing the movement to its limits. It wasn't very high-level gameplay. But we were able to see, you know, generally how the game was looking and feeling and stuff like that. I mean, I appreciate the guy for leaking it in the first place, but now there are way more people playing. I don't know how that's possible, but apparently they are. So regardless, I'm seeing more high-level gameplay, and the movement on this game is ridiculous. But with that said, Zombies Terminus cinematic trailer here for Black Ops 6. Tons of hype, #1 trending on gaming. Terminus Island. Okay, so it's kind of like just a prison island thing. So even if people escaped, I mean, good luck getting out. Rick Toffin.
Scheiße, I cannot take this anymore.
That's some sick shit sitting around just torturing people like that. Wait, did you see that in the background? Oh yeah, okay. And that dude's dead. Alright, GG to him. Turns it down, helps the guy out. Emergency release. This is the character that I saw in the leaks quite some time ago. This character with the red, like, vest thing on. So, they broke everybody out.
Who the hell are you?
She looks cool. Oh, she's got a whole squad.
This is Maya. She's with me.
I feel like I'm supposed to recognize who that guy is, but I don't know.
Welcome.
Sorry.
You're supposed to be dead.
Relax, Major Carver. All of us here have a common enemy. The guy who locked you up. The guy who stole my life's work. Edward Richtofen. What do you say we find him and kill him? Huh?
Okay.
Get out of here.
What was the fucking deal? We're not going anywhere till we find my brother.
Look.
Oh, wow. Okay, there's more
Take me.
to...
Okay, Raptor 1. Go locate the landing pad. Peck.
I apologize for not being cultured and recognizing all these characters. I really do apologize. I don't know them by name. So this is confirmation that basically we have characters as opposed to the operators kind of situation. That was one complaint I know from all of the zombies people, that they want characters that are interesting, that'll interact with each other and talk with each other. Like the golden days of zombies, where it doesn't feel disconnected. It feels like it's an actual universe that's all connected somehow. Now, I know that the timeline gets more and more convoluted over time, and again, I apologize for not knowing, you know, all the details or all the characters or whatever. With that said, I'm incredibly excited for zombies, and especially, obviously, round-based zombies. I had a great time playing Cold War. I know that longtime zombies players saw Black Ops Cold War as kind of like an easy entry-level kind of zombie, and I'm under the impression that this one probably won't be too, you know, insanely out there, but maybe it'll be like Cold War, but maybe a little bit more depth to it. That's my hope in general. Even if it's not as deep, as long as it's round-based, honestly, it's better than what I was already dealing with Vanguard, for example. And also, I am not mentally all there because I did the Vanguard zombies grind. I unlocked a mastery camo that nobody wanted. It was absolutely hideous. Hideous game mode, Vanguard Zombies being a complete blemish on the zombies legacy in general. I still played through it, so I mean, I'll play through this one, no problem. But I'm actually excited. I think that this will be good. If it's basically just an improved Cold War, it's a win. It's a complete win. So over on Twitter, 2 million views in just a couple hours. Charlie Intel says, breaking, watch the official intro cinematic trailer for Terminus, one of the round-based zombies maps in Black Ops 6. And the nice thing is that it's just one of them. There's more than one. And hopefully we'll be, you know, getting more over the year or whatever. It walks so the Terminus homies could run. Richtofen is the main villain. Okay, people seem happy about that. Richtofen is back, baby. Life is fucking good. Why is it a good thing that Richtofen is back? After 6 years, we finally have a playable crew. Yeah, see, this is what seems like it's a big deal. It really helps with the overall, like, immersion into it. It just feels more alive as opposed to having these lifeless, no-story operators that just have no reason to be there together. When you have actual characters, it feels more realistic, if that makes sense. I know that it's like a zombies thing and like some weird outer-versal thing, but it still feels more believable with a playable crew. There's a set crew for that story, but you can still switch and use operators. Okay, fair enough. That's completely fine. So long as people have the choice, and if they really care about that whole thing, it can be chosen that way. The choice doesn't hurt. If I want to play as one of whatever the characters are that are in there, I don't know any of their names, I apologize. I only heard the name Richtofen. I don't even know if he was even in the trailer. They're just talking about him like he's the boogeyman, so I'm assuming that none of those characters are Richtofen, right? I see Treyarch still can't make good dialogue or good storytelling, already making it overtly complex and cringe. That's bait. Potentially bigger lobbies than a 4-party. Imagine? Nope, it's still a 4-man crew. Okay. See, for me, I wouldn't play with multiple people anyway. The whole thing I did solo anyway. Does Richtofen control the zombies? I didn't play Cold War Zombies. I played Cold War Zombies and I couldn't tell you a single name. I played the first map and the first map only, and I stood up there in the bunker farming. That's it. And I ran around the wing the entire time. He was the secret leader of Requiem, which was the team that you were a part of in Cold War. So back, 6-party crew, no. Tough, Left 4 Dead vibe. The only reason I'll be installing Black Ops 6. That's really why they go and do all these different modes, by the way. Because they're aware that they have these little, like, subsections of players that they can dabble into and reach. Obviously, that means it's a taller order for them to deliver on all of those different little genres and shit that they got. But yeah, POV, inner child being healed again. COD on Game Pass gonna be huge. It will be. Series is really going down the drain. Why are some people saying that about this? I thought people were happy about round-based coming back. Is it bait, or do they have, like, a genuine reason for that? And I don't want like a reactionary kind of thing. Like, I want an explanation. Would there be a reason why people would feel like that this isn't a good thing just based off of a trailer? He's coming back. Was he not already in this trailer? Who's the guy with the iPad? I'm sorry, I'm gonna piss people off. How's the quote tweets? Peak from Ghost of Hope. Tweets are saying we're back. By far the best looking cutscenes in Zombies. Words can't describe how ready I am. We're so back. Time zombie streamer incoming. Raptor 1, Treyarch, let's fucking go. This could be the worst story of all time, but round-based. Yeah, see, for me, I don't really give a shit about the story. From what I understood, they were making a mess of the story, even just like through Modern Warfare 3. I don't even know if that's the same verse, though. That's the really confusing part. I don't even know if they're all connected or not. It seems like it's a 90-to-10 ratio of people just loving this shit. Maybe even higher, 95-5. There's always gonna be complaints and stuff, but I haven't seen anything in the trailer that makes me go, ooh, that's bad. Me, I feel like characters that are recognizable is a good thing. A playable crew is a good thing. Round-based zombies is the biggest thing of that whole thing. And everything else, we'll see how it pans out. But as a base, I already know I have the mastery camo. I got the mastery camo for this easily. So I'm gonna have to blur this, but now Charlie Intel is just going full rogue, just quote tweeting every single little bit of leaked gameplay that people are putting out there. Like I was mentioning earlier, there are people out there that are much better at the game now, leaking clips and stuff like that. There's people that are doing like the movement demon thing just to piss people off. Genuinely speaking, there are people out there, whenever they're doing this spin around YY stuff, they're doing it to upset you. I'm just letting you guys know that. People are not genuinely playing with this playstyle. Maybe a couple of them are, but I'm telling you right now, a lot of these videos where people talk about, quote, insane movement and they spin in circles for no reason, spamming YY. I know that some people kind of do it here and there, but you guys have to also realize they are rage baiting the shit out of you guys by doing this. They're just gonna make some joke like, yeah, look how good I am. Yeah, this is cracked movement. Blue collar workers aren't gonna be able to understand. They are rage baiting you guys so hard. They know that this kind of gameplay is not practical. They know that. They're playing you guys so hard. Stop reacting to the motion sickness clips of people purposefully trying to make it look as stupid as possible to bait you into believing that this is how these people play all the time. It's bait. I'm telling you right now, they wouldn't play that way if you didn't give them that engagement. I'm just saying, again, still obviously I have to blur this whole thing, but they're showing weapon inspects of all of the different Vault Edition Mastercrafts and stuff that you get from the pre-order. We ended up learning about a while ago. There's a sniper rifle, a shotgun, assault rifle, I think a knife. So the sniper rifle is like a cold sniper rifle, and the weapon inspect is this cool thing where you like tap on it. It's like a negative 200 and something degrees, and when they tap on it, it ends up freezing the barrel, and then your character ends up knocking like the icicles off of it. Looks pretty cool. Honestly, probably the weakest one out of all of the Mastercrafts that I've seen. There's also this other Vault Edition Mastercraft here. There's like this shotgun that has like these eyeballs and electricity around it. with like this ether thing powering it. Then the guy, as he's holding the shotgun, it ends up generating electricity. He lets go of the weapon and it starts floating in front of him, and he's doing like a Palpatine lightning spinning thing inspection. Just go on Charlie Intel's Twitter, you'll see what I'm talking about. Also, the trailer shows that you can watch the gameplay trailer on August 8th, so I'm gonna be reacting to that. So I have this video up today. I'm gonna put the other video up that I've been planning for the past couple days up tomorrow, and then we'll react to this. Once we're past that, we're only like less than 2 weeks out from Wukong. Wukong comes out on the 20th, and hopefully I can get at least 5 to 10 videos out of that, which will lead right into the Black Ops 6 direct event and stuff, along with the beta. It's perfect. Some people are making complaints and saying that I thought that they were trying their best not to ruin the overall aesthetic of Black Ops 6, which is the reason why that they're not doing the carryover thing. In truth, they're not doing the carryover thing because they make less money. That whole skill-based matchmaking thing didn't tell you guys that the whole thing is about engagement, which overall results in more revenue for them. I don't know what else you could take from that whole thing. They basically said in that whole skill-based matchmaking thing that their entire philosophy is if it results in more player retention, that means it's good for us. So we're going to continue doing it. You can then go and kind of extrapolate, just assume that everything is based around retention and more generators. They're saying the aesthetic is ruined just from these mastercrafts that we get at the start. I really wouldn't consider these mastercrafts as something that would end up actually ruining the overall aesthetic of the game, because Treyarch games have always had these zombie aesthetic. I don't think that these don't fit. I think that they did. So those complaints are a little odd to me overall. But yeah, anyway, the next time that we end up seeing more of this zombie stuff, we'll see more in a couple days with the gameplay trailer. Hopefully we get a lot of information with the gameplay trailer. We know that it's round-based. It's been confirmed. We've seen flyovers of the map. Well, at least one of them anyway. I feel like overall, it's going to be a good year. It looks like it's an actual completed Call of Duty that is completed on all fronts. The story has its own direction that it's going. Multiplayer has a bunch of maps and stuff like that. Nothing that's really showing like bad signs. The movement and gameplay overall looks like it has a bit of a skill gap to it. That said though, I'm just saying, that skill gap, if it ends up being a little bit too wide and it ends up resulting in player retention going down because worse players can't compete with the movement and stuff, they will nerf that movement. I'm telling you right now, if they can pinpoint and assure that the movement is the sole reason why there are less people playing or people aren't playing as long as they want them to, they will touch it. They told us themselves on that whole report, everything is all about retention. I'm so excited for this game though.